Hello everyone. It is the day after we found out that I'm dying. Is that a fair way to say it? I don't know if that's problematic. If people are going to say don't say that, I don't know. But I have 6 to 9 months to live, more or less, who knows? And today's the next day after finding that out. I'm really heartbroken. We've probably already filmed a video telling you guys all the details of that. So this is the next day. I didn't film yesterday because it was too hard.
Yeah.
So we're at City of Hope the next day, and we're here to get some procedure done to pull something out of my spine for testing, and hopefully it's not that painful. Hopefully it's quick.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're out of here soon so I can go see my babies.
Yeah, that would be
and
the
then
goal.
we'll be telling them today the bad news. So hopefully we can get out of here soon. When I was first diagnosed with cancer, he and I both would wake up every day with this cancer feeling every day. Cancer. And today I woke up feeling like this. I'm dying. And it was just this terrible, sweaty feeling. What would you wake up feeling? I don't know.
Just scared. It's very comparable to when we found out how every movement, every conversation in the back of your head, you're thinking cancer. Now it's I'm losing my wife. Everything. When you wake up, when you prepare breakfast, when you drive, when you call.
San Diego.
Yeah, we gotta take that.
This is for my health. I gotta go.
We can go there as soon as...
I don't remember where we left off. Are you saying how you feel?
Yeah, just... It's that sick feeling. We both feel pretty sick this morning, like sick to our stomachs. I'm sick to my stomach that we're gonna have to tell the kids. I feel like kids are really smart and they're in tune.
Last night we fell asleep on the couch, Kyle and I, talking about everything. And he actually was sitting up rubbing my legs, and I fell asleep. But then you ended up flat somehow, and I got pretty flat. And the kids ended up climbing out on top of me on the couch, and they both were just squishing me, which I loved, for the whole night, like most of the night. So that was really nice. But yeah, it was almost like they had this sixth sense or something.
They know something's
Which
up.
people have always said that I seem to have some sort of intuitive nature about me. And so maybe the kids do too. I don't know. They seem like they're picking up something. But we'll tell them soon.
Yeah.
All right, let's go in.
Jenny is right there, getting her lumbar puncture, which is fluid being drained from the spine. So doctor came in and went over it all, and super kind, and just explained what we're doing and how much fluid they're trying to get out, and they're going to send that fluid for testing. I think it gives more information as to the next line of treatment that we're going to do and the proton therapy, so hopefully it is as pain-free as possible for her. And they said it could be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Hopefully it's not that long. Prayers, please. Alright, Jenny's out of her spinal tap. It was very fast. I would say it was less than 20 minutes. How do you feel? Sleepy?
I feel good. I feel feel sleepy, I feel scared.
You did great. And she's been laying flat for now probably 15 minutes, maybe a little longer.
I feel hungry.
Yeah, I feel hungry too.
I want to redo our kitchen. You know, did I tell them about that in the beginning?
No.
Okay, so come closer. When we bought our house, things needed redone. A lot of it's been done hodgepodge by the owner that lived there before us, and things are kind of falling apart. Like they were skilled, but not licensed professionals maybe. I'm not sure. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
They tried their best, but some things are falling apart. And that's okay. We live there, we love it. But we have never been able to afford to do jobs to help fix it up. We know what we want, but we don't know how to do it. Getting the cotton mouth, sorry.
Yeah.
So Kyle and I were talking about it. I said, let's save up for a kitchen remodel or bathroom remodel. And because my bathroom is like the tiles chipping in the shower, and it's not safe, so it's important to us to get it done. And we just recently started using it. We weren't using it for the first, 6 years of us living here. But now, I said, let's fix it all, let's save money, and then we can do it. And he said, you know what, Jen? Let's not save money. Let's get a loan and let's just do it. Because my wife has wanted this since we moved in, and this is a big thing you've always wanted that I can make happen for you. So let's just do it, and it'll be worth it, right?
Yep.
And so now that we've got the bad news, we are saying we don't think we should do this renovation because they take longer than expected always, and we can't have me on my deathbed and not be able to go have warm soup in my kitchen.
Yeah.
You know? It doesn't seem the safest. And for peace of mind, I don't want a bunch of strangers in and out of my house for the last 6 months of my life. So we're trying to think of happy mediums.
We'll get new furniture. Comfy recliner. We could just get new appliances. I didn't think about that. Yeah?
Yeah,
Let's just get a new fridge. We've always wanted the fridge with the water spout.
it's true.
Why don't we just get a fridge?
We are done with my spinal tap. It went well. I took pain medication and anxiety medication, so it didn't hurt. And I had to lay down flat for an hour afterwards, and that went well. I'm guessing because of my medications.
She fell deep asleep.
I fell deep asleep.
She was comfortable flat.
Yeah, and then Kyle and a nurse, is that right, a nurse?
Yeah.
They were trying to wake me, and they're asking me, like, what color are blueberries?
No, it was, what year are we
they
in?
didn't ask me that.
Where are we?
They were asking me what year it is, who's the president, all that stuff.
Do you know what you said right when you came out of your deep sleep?
No.
You said, do you know where we are? And you went, Oregon.
I said Oregon? Oh my gosh. Oh, you hear that, Mel? I said I was in Oregon.
Yep.
No, I had no clue where I was. I don't know if you guys gave any introduction to it,
He gave no
or if you guys just started questioning me.
He just started questioning.
Because I felt like I would have done better if you guys were like, hey, you're waking up from your procedure. We're going to ask you some questions, you know?
Well, he gave you a while, and you kind of blinked at him for a while.
Did he just look at me, or did he ask me
he was like,
something?
Jennifer, are you Jennifer? And you were just kind of staring at him. And then you look at me, and then he goes, you know where you are, right? You know where you are? He said, Oregon. Yeah, Oregon. And he goes, oh boy. Okay, let's try again.
Anyway, we got Winnie's dress clothes. She starts a new dress class tonight.
The dance.
Dance clothes.
New
starts to do dance class night. And we're gonna go get her ready at my sister's house and take her to dance. Let's see how it goes. She's starting with a new teacher today, and she cried this morning because she doesn't want a new teacher. So I told her we'll all be there to support her, and hopefully she will feel better.
I think so.
Yes, we will see. Let's go get Winnie to dance. Tomorrow night, you guys know, is not tomorrow night, tonight is when we have the talk with them. So please keep praying, even though this has already happened.
Right.
Please keep praying about it. Love you guys.
Today's appointment went well as appointments can go at this stage.
Mm-hmm.
The overall summary of it is that you did so well going in and getting a spinal tap or a lumbar puncture. She had to, like we said, lay down on her belly. They had to use an x-ray. We met the doctor, he was so kind. Use an x-ray, use a needle to go into a specific area of the spine, grab some fluid out of there. I think they said there was a specific amount, but
600?
No. It was like 6 to 10 mLs.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. And they take that, they're gonna test that fluid, and that gives them more information as to what's going on in the brain. And as well as, I think, could be wrong, but to see if the cancer's hanging out in the spine area too in the fluid.
Mm-hmm.
So we obviously don't have any answers to that yet, but I think the big lesson from today was how long you were able to lay completely flat. You guys saw, I took some footage of you just laying in the bed, just asleep.
When I was like snoozing.
Snoozing.
And you guys were laughing at me?
Yep, flat as can be. I haven't seen that in a long time.
My increased pain meds helped me to do it, lay it flat more.
So it was pretty amazing.
I still have pain, but it's a lot better.
But you were comfortable. The doctor had said it could take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour.
Do we know how long it took?
From the amount of time where they kicked me out until they said, come on in, not even 20 minutes.
Were you in that hallway?
Yeah, I was right there.
Huh.
Not even 20 minutes.
So if I were in pain, you would have heard it?
Oh, yeah. So short, very precise. They got what they needed. Jenny was doing great. We recovered for an hour, You had to kind of stay flat for an hour, they said, or as flat as you could. You were perfectly flat. You fell asleep. Nurses were nice there, and then we were able to go home. So overall, today's appointment was successful as it could be.
I told my sister that because today was so successful and I was so good, that maybe I earned an extra day of living.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
I don't know if it works that way, but I'm going to go ahead and fill out a form for my oncology office and see if that's something maybe we can have arranged, where if I have a good day like this, I earn an extra day alive.
It's a good idea.
So hopefully that's another one.
You did really well.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
And then we came home. We made it to dance class, as you saw. Our little Winnie was very emotional today going into dance. And it's that thing where they came out and slept with you last night.
Like they knew, but
like they
didn't
knew.
know.
She was so emotional today, which totally understandable. It's a new teacher, same class, but new teacher. It's been a while. I think it's been
Different students.
different students. I think it's been 3 weeks, so it's understandable that she was nervous, but it was a little extra. Something tells me she knew in the back of her mind something was going on. But she made it through, and she did a great job.
She was really good.
And we told the kids that we'd like to go home first before we do our fun evening. We told them some ideas of what we wanted to do.
They each earned a stuffy for completing their first season of, so his was baseball, hers was dance, and now they're starting their new season. His is soccer, hers is dance again.
Yeah. So we took them home, and we sat them down in the living room, and we
went over the script from Melanie.
Yep. So we started with saying all the amazing things about both of them. We wanted them to know how
much we love them and want them.
Yep. And how much we wanted kids and love kids, and they're so great, and all the good things about each of them. And then we told them that we had an appointment yesterday. We asked them kind of what they thought of Mommy's cancer up to this point. We asked them, do you think it's getting better or worse based on what you see? They were a little confused. Winnie said it right away. She said worse. And I think Ellis was wishful.
Like you.
Like me, and saying, I don't know, better maybe? And
Winnie sees, because she's the 3-year-old who I can or can't pick up, and I cannot pick her up at all right now. Sometimes I can lift her to the counter, lift her to a chair. Right now I can't at all, and she sees those little details that he may not notice.
Yep.
But she said, not good.
She got it, yeah. And then I saw it in his face. He was ready for it, like he knew we were about to say something. And we were very honest with the help of your best friend and what we said.
Thank you, Mel.
We told them what the doctor told us. And we told them that we were very clear in our words, because
Melanie learned through research that it's very important to be clear with your wording. Don't make it open-ended things to where the child could take it the wrong way. You don't want to say pass away. You want to say die.
Right. So this is a conversation you don't practice every day, but
No.
we definitely wanted to be clear with them, and we told them that every living thing dies, right? It's a part of life, and Mommy's is coming a lot sooner than any of us would like.
We talked about how the cancer's getting bigger and stronger,
Yep.
finding more places to go and hide to where we can't get it.
And they both started breaking down instantly. We told them that the doctor told us about 6 to 9 months. We said it could be a little less.
We were clear with our wording. He's a little cash here. We were very clear with our wording.
But we told them it could be a little less, it could be a little more. Ellis was very much clinging on to this idea that there could be a miracle, which there absolutely could be. and that Mommy could get a lot more time. We would love that.
He loves the story of my brother being a miracle. Sorry, I hit your hat.
That's okay.
My brother being a miracle. My brother was born with CP. We say cerebral palsy in my house, but I've heard other people say cerebral palsy. When he was born, the doctor said he would not be able to stand, walk, sit up on his own, feed himself, none of that. So my mother and father, you know, grieved and went through struggles with that. And look at him now. You guys see my brother. He's the one who goes to Disneyland with us all the time. He's a good time. He's our miracle. So my son is always proud of his Uncle Michael being our miracle. And so he wants me to be a miracle like Uncle Michael. And I told him we can always hope for that and pray for that. But according to doctors, I will die in 6 to 9 months, give or take. But we will still hope and pray for that.
Yep. And
I'm not trying to be this harsh, negative person. I just don't want them holding on to false hope. My team yesterday told us it's important to make sure they're not holding on to a false hope.
To be clear, to be direct, to be honest with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they will be, as adults, grateful when they look back that we were honest in such a really hard time. Because I think it takes a lot of courage to be honest with them, because it's a scary thing to say. But this is the route we took, and I'm glad we did it.
Did they pick a stuffy at Target when we went to get them stuffies?
So Winnie was very broken at Target.
She just kept crying.
Very broken. And
she would say, "I don't want you to die, Mommy."
Very broken.
So it took away from her getting her reward or her prize.
But she did end up picking one, and
What'd she pick?
She picked Baby Yoda, which she already has.
Oh yeah, she picked Baby Yoda that she already has, that she can't find.
Typical dad. Before we gave them this news, I would have said, "Baby, we already have that one, come on." But she picked it out, and I said, "Love it." Sounds
I felt
great.
like she needed the comfort of one she already had.
Right.
I don't know.
Kind of nostalgic, like we talked about.
I don't know.
And then Ellis was really struggling. He was sad. And he kind of said, "I don't really want anything. I don't see anything." But he was too afraid to pick anything. And then he asked me to lift him up, and he found something. So it was cute. That little cat. Yeah, he was.
I think he was trying to cheer his sister up.
I think so too.
He picked a cat that typically Winnie would have picked. And I think he's going to try to get her to play with it with him.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to cheer her up with it. That's just my guess. We'll see how that plays out.
But we did okay there. Then we went and got ice cream at our favorite place, Brewster's, which is right next to Target. And kids, Ellis picked a shake like he always does. Winnie picked her flavor. Mommy and I got a new flavor. It was really good. And we just ate ice cream and cuddled. And then we all cuddled in the bed.
They're so smart. In the waiting for the ice cream, Ellis said in the car, "I hope I'm just in a bad dream right now, and that this is a dream and it's gonna go away and you're not really dying." Then when we were at home, he said, "Mommy, he doesn't know how to tie his shoes. We try and we try and we try, and then we're always busy with cancer stuff and we never finish. We'll get really close to where he's mastering it, and then we never finish."
Yeah.
And he loves slip-on Vans, so we never really have to try all that hard. And he likes Crocs, so it's not all that often that he wears lace-up shoes. But anyways, we were walking in the house and he said, "Mom, if I am going to learn how to tie my shoes from you, then we need to get practicing, because I want to learn before you die, so I can learn from you." And it made me sad. He's always known I wanted to teach him. And so we started practicing today. He's getting good, so we'll practice again tomorrow. And we were all eating ice cream at the table when we got home, and Winnie just cried. She would be like, "Happy, yay, da da da," then full-blown sobbing. "I don't want you to die, I don't want you to die." Then happy, play, talk, chat. I don't want a new mother. I don't want a new mother. Happy play chat. I don't want you to die, Mommy. Stay with us. Please don't die. And then, can't I die with you? It was so heartbreaking. When we first told them, Winnie said, you get to be with Leo, which Leo is the baby we lost during pregnancy. And I thought that was so wise for a little 4-year-old to say that I get to be with Leo now. And a lot of people thought she wouldn't be sharp enough or old enough to understand all this stuff, but she's really smart and she really gets it. And they both are really sharp and really get it. And they get it on deep, different levels. They're two totally different people. They digest it and process it uniquely to themselves. Kyle set up a nice boat bed. We made it like a ship. The kids and I used to make the beds our ships, and we'd be sailing to other parts of the world. And so that's why I'd have the border of pillows. But Kyle never played that with us. He used to always be at work. And so that's what we were saying it was. Kyle just thought just a cozy bed to sleep on. But we watched some Mickey Mouse shorts that we watched in Oregon that were funny. And the kids are sleeping there. As soon as we're done filming out here, we're gonna go back, jump in bed, and go to sleep. We're so excited to go sleep with them. I have a feeling we're gonna sleep with them every night, if possible, until I die. I don't know if that's allowed, but I'm gonna try.
We're gonna try.
Or as close to it as possible. Whatever
makes us feel safe.
The rules are, yeah. Whatever's safest. Yeah, we'll come up with something.
Sad day.
Sad day.
Hard day.
Hard day.
Don't want to ever do this day again.
I'm so sorry for anyone else who has to go through this.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible. Terrible to tell your children you're dying and them crying and having to hear your little ones say, Mommy, I don't want you to die.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I'm gonna really start reaching out to people because I have limited time, and hopefully people will be willing to help us in different ways, because I've never died before, obviously, and I don't know what it entails. I have some journals my cousins lent me that I need to read through. I've been avoiding them because it's hard. It's my Auntie Kimmy's journals. I wanted to see if she had anything towards the end that I could read and relate to. And then, I don't know, if you guys have tips, let us know.
I think that's it.
Alright. Pray for our babies.
Pray for those beautiful kids. Love you all. And
We love you.
And we love you, and we'll see you very soon.
We love you. Oops, sorry. Bye.
Bye.